neighbors, it's Brad here from eTrailer, and today I'm in Elkhart, Indiana, the RV capital of the world, and I'm here with Austin from MORryde. Austin, what is MORryde?
Yeah, so MORryde's been around since 1966. More or less, we are a big supplier of high-end aftermarket RV components.
I've got to install a lot of their products. They're all fantastic. I'm not just being biased. And today we got to see them made. So we're going to take a closer look at some of the products and what you guys have to offer. So Austin, you guys have X-brace stabilizers, and what exactly does an X-brace stabilizer do, and what options do you have?
Yeah, great question. So we have a few different options for you guys to choose from, depending on what kind of RV you're in and what you're camping with. So we have to start our scissor jack stabilizers. We don't provide the scissor jacks themselves. You would have those traditionally on your travel trailer or some fifth wheels. But what we're doing is we're stabilizing your RV. A lot of times as you're set up at a campground, you're getting the wobbling. You're getting your head moving from side to side. Feels like you're stuck at the ocean in a boat. So as someone's walking around, if a dog's moving forward and backward, if you have a washer and dryer on the turn cycle, spin cycle, you feel that inside the camper. So we're trying to eliminate all of that side to side rocking inside the RV. So what we do is with all of our products are direct bolt-on. We have our stabilizers. These are going to attach on either side of your scissor jack. One bolt in the top, one bolt in the bottom. There's no drilling, no welding, nothing like that. We're basically just replacing an existing bolt at the top and bottom of your scissor jack. We provide an extra spacer to bring it away from the foot so that as you're lifting up and down your scissor jacks, it's going to clear there. But the main thing we're doing here is we're basically taking what we would consider a worm gear, similar to inside your scissor jack, and that worm gear runs through the inside of the stabilizer. And then we have this handy dandy crank tool that comes with your scissor jack. You're going to attach it to the top of your stabilizer, and you're going to twist it. That's going to apply outward pressure and downward momentum. So as you lower your scissor jacks down to the ground, that's going to be step one. Step two is just tighten each one of these bars till it's tight, and then usually a half crank more, and it's going to completely eliminate that side-to-side movement.
And with the handle, that means you can probably be on the outside, no really bending down. It puts it at a good angle to get that up before you lower down the jacks, right?
Exactly, that's exactly right. So you don't really have to bend over. You have the tool to kind of reach down, tighten it up, and you're good to go. And then when you're getting ready to leave, all you do is just loosen it about 10 to 15 turns. Make sure that that worm gear that runs through the inside of the stabilizer is going to be loosened so that when you lift up your scissor jacks, that gear isn't binding up at all. Next up is our fifth wheel version. So any customer that has electric leveling legs, like what we show here, the square tubes, this version does not work for fifth wheels with hydraulic, but we're doing the same thing. There's going to be an inner bar and then there's an outer bar. You can see all these different hole locations throughout both sets of bars. And what we're trying to do is we're loosening it here. You're trying to find a place to put this pin and lock the inner and the outer bar together. So right now you see that there's a hole in here. When you're getting ready to set up camp, same thing. You're lowering your jacks down to the ground, your stabilizers. You're locating a hole where the inside and outside tube are located and lined up. You put this pin in place and then you twist. And what that does is you can see down at the very end down here, when you twist it, it applies tension outward. Usually one of them you're pushing towards you to tighten and the other one you're pulling towards you. See how that one's a lot easier to do? And now the whole thing is completely stable, completely solid, no more rocking, rolling, or any of that head sway inside the RV. From there, we have a third version. This is our Hitch X-brace stabilizer. This fits inside any standard 2-inch receiver. So you hook up your provided ratchet strap, you attach it to either side of the X-brace, and then all you do is tighten it down, and you can see those feet starting to come in. Completely rock solid, again, eliminating any of that side-to-side movement. We did hear some customer feedback. They told us, well, what if I have a bike rack on the back? Or what if I don't actually have a 2-inch receiver? And so what we did is developed this new I-beam stabilizer. And the beauty of this product, Very simple idea, very intuitive from our engineering team, but we basically just have this little claw that fits on the inside of the I-beam. The legs work the same way as our Hitch-Mount stabilizer, and the legs lower to the ground. They are fully adjustable depending on terrain, and then we're ratcheting it down and giving you that same tension that you would get from the Hitch-Mount stabilizer.
Definitely a game changer, you know, if someone flops around in the bed, you're not shaking the whole camper. It really makes for a nicer experience. So, Austin, thanks a lot for taking the time to show us MORryde's X-Brace stabilizers.
Thank you.